We now resume my Halloween special with Jeopardy for the Nintendo 64. Let's see how I do.
This is Jeopardy!
Welcome to your favorite game of answers and questions. We know who the contestants are, so let's go to work in the first round, the Jeopardy round, which has the one daily double. Categories for you are as follows.
We're going to be dealing with 8-letter words, people, Shakespeare actors, history, mythology, and finally, U.S. presidents.
Make a selection.
I'll start things off with 8-letter words for 100. The name of this marsupial can precede court or vine. What is kangaroo?
You got it. Select again.
8-letter words, 200. A musical medley of familiar themes, or a 1940 Disney animated film featuring 8 musical sequences. What is Fantasia?
Right. Select again.
8-letter words, 300. It's a framework of parallel bars used to broil meat or a football field. Gosh. I'm not sure about this one. We're looking for a gridiron.
Pick again.
Gridiron. 8-letter words, 400. Programs such as WordPerfect used to direct the operation of a computer. We're looking for software.
Pick again.
8-letter words, 500. Odysseus won the hand of this woman by winning a foot race organized by her father. I'm going to take a guess and say who's Penelope.
You got it. Select again.
History, 100. Fujiwara Tadahira became regent of this country in 930, and civil dictator in 941. What is Japan?
Right. Select again.
History, 200. An associate in Baltimore received his famous message, "What hath God wrought?" Well, let's see if Jen knows this any better than I do. Is it Thomas Edison?
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
Alexander Graham Bell? No, Samuel F.B. Morse.
Select again.
History, 300. His brother Joseph became king of Spain in 1808 and reigned until 1813. Who is Napoleon Bonaparte?
Right.
History for 4, please.
Select again.
In 1795, the British captured Cape Town from this European power. Ooh, I don't know. The Netherlands?
That's a correct response.
Okay.
Make a selection.
People, 100. In 1922, Imelda Marcos threw her shoe into the ring and ran for president of this country. She lost. What is the Philippines?
That's a correct response. Make a selection.
People 200. This former vice president values his 3 children, Corinne, Tucker, and Benjamin. Dan Quayle?
You got it.
Yep.
Make a selection.
U.S. Presidents 100. In his last will and testament, this president left Mount Vernon to his nephew Bushrod. Who is George Washington?
You got it. Make a
U.S.
selection.
Presidents 200. His first radio chats were delivered while governor of New York. Who is Theodore Roosevelt?
Wrong.
Ah,
Anyone else?
I think it might be Franklin Roosevelt. Yeah, Franklin Delano Roosevelt,
Make
the
a
other one.
selection.
U.S. Presidents 300. This Republican defeated William Jennings Bryan in the elections of 1896 and 1900. Is now the time for Theodore Roosevelt?
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Not the time for Teddy Roosevelt. William McKinley.
Make a selection.
U.S. Presidents 400.
Enter the Daily Double.
Let's just do 400. This U.S. president died in San Francisco on August 2nd, 1923 after an exhausting tour of Alaska. Who was... Gosh. Oh, dear. Who was Woodrow Wilson?
Sorry, wrong.
Warren G. Harding.
Make a selection.
Let's close it out. This president's great-great-great-grandfather, Cornelius Mason, immigrated from the Netherlands in 1631. If I were to guess, for some reason, I'd say Rutherford B. Hayes. No, Martin Van Buren.
Make a selection.
People 300. He was dancing with the Kirov Ballet when he defected in 1974 and soon joined the ABT. I'm going to say who was Baryshnikov.
Right.
There we go.
Select again.
People 400. The son of a cigar maker became president of CBS News in 1929 and remained at the helm for over 50 years. Who is Edward R. Murrow?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone
It
else?
was not him. Looking for William Paley.
Select again.
Let's close it out. In 1971 and 1932, poet Pablo Neruda was the South American country's ambassador to France. I'm going to say, what is Bolivia?
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Ah,
Anyone else?
'tis not Bolivia. Chile.
Select again.
Chile. 500 for history. Engelbert Dollfuss, Chancellor of this country, was murdered July 25th, 1934. Let's see if Marty knows this. Germany?
Sorry,
guess. Let's say either Austria or Poland. Austria, my first guess.
Pick again.
I will take mythology for 100. When Medusa's head was cut off, this winged steed sprang from her blood. Who is Pegasus?
You got it.
Mythology for 2.
Select again.
The Romans believed that twins Romulus and Remus were the sons of a mortal mother, and this war god. Oh, the god of war. Who was the god of war? Mars?
That's a correct response.
Yeah.
Make a selection.
Alright, Shakespeare Actors 100. This British actor-director's 1965 film of Othello featured Derek Jacobi as Cassio. I'm going to say who is Peter O'Toole. No? Okay, I'm going to change my mind and say who is Laurence Olivier.
You got it.
Shakespearean Actors 200. Edith Evans was renowned for her portrayal in The Nurse of this tragedy. What is Romeo and Juliet?
Right. Select
Shakespearean Actors 300. In 1934, Jessica Tandy appeared on stage in her native London playing this role opposite John Gielgud's Hamlet. Ophelia?
You got it. Make a selection.
Diana Rigg and Vanessa Redgrave have both played Viola in this comedy named for a holiday. What is Twelfth Night?
Right. Make a selection.
Shakespearean Actors 500. Lawrence Harvey played Leontes in a British film version of this seasonal play. What was it called? It's not the 12th Night.
No, that's not right. Anyone else?
I would say Midsummer Night's Dream. No, Winter's Tale.
Make a selection.
300. The name of these female winged monsters means the Snatchers. What are harpies?
That's right.
400.
Select again.
This youth who loved Hero drowned during one of his nightly swims to her. Oh, I don't know. We're looking for Leander.
Select again.
Now the last clue. This country's Ulster cycle stories deal with the adventures of Cuchulainn. What is Ireland?
You got it.
$1,500 at the end of the Jeopardy
All
round.
right, it's time now for the double Jeopardy round. Remember, we have 2 daily doubles in this round to play. Categories for you are as follows.
We're going to deal with world geography. I like that one. Historic names. Okay. We're going to deal with potpourri. 20th century operas. Uh-oh. Agreements. And finally, colors.
Make a selection.
Conception's lovers hide inside clocks in this Bolero composer's opera L'erreur espagnole. Who is Maurice Ravel?
You got it.
World geography for 1,000. This little Alaskan island is about 2.5 miles from Russia in the Bering Sea. What is Little Diomede?
That's a correct response.
World geography 800. Outside of Iceland, Europe's largest ice field is Jostedal Glacier in this country. What is Norway?
You got it.
World geography 600. The South American nation stretches from north of the equator to south of the Tropic of Capricorn. What is Chile?
Sorry.
No?
Wrong. Anyone else?
Argentina. Brazil?
That's a correct
Oh,
response.
okay.
Make a selection.
Agreement's 200. It's the type of agreement formalized in Versailles, June 28th, 1919. What is the Treaty of Versailles? Or what is a treaty?
That's a correct response. Make a selection.
World geography for 400. France's Gulf of Lion is an arm of this sea. What is the Mediterranean?
That's right.
World geography for 200. Most of Egypt's farmland is located in the valley and delta of this river. What is the Nile?
Right. Select again.
Let me have colors for 1,000. Jonquil is a shade of this color. Yellow?
You got it.
Okay.
Make a selection.
Potpourri 200. In the 1930s, Charles Gordon gave up his law practice to play this game. Bridge?
That's right. Make a selection.
Colors 200. Fruity shades of this color include plum and prune. What is purple?
Right.
Colors
Make a
800.
selection.
This dark reddish brown derives its name from the French word for chestnut. What is sienna?
No, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Anyone else?
Maroon?
That's right.
Oh.
Make a selection.
The Unicorn, the Gorgon, and the Manticore is a satirical opera by this man who created a mall. We're looking for Giancarlo Menotti.
Make a
Giancarlo
selection.
Menotti. Looks like it's historic names for 200. Rubble from the tomb of Ramses VI helped protect this pharaoh's tomb from grave robbers. Who is King Tut? $600. Singer Johnny Cash is popularly known as the man in this color. What is black?
That's a correct response.
Color's
Select
400. It's associated with envy and inexperience. What's green?
Right. Select again.
Let's take potpourri for 400. One of its features is the mare humorum, or sea of moisture. Oh gosh, I don't know. The Grand Canyon?
Wrong.
No.
Anyone else?
Death Valley? I don't know. The moon?
Right. Make a selection.
In 1875, this political boss escaped from jail and fled to Cuba, then to Spain. Who is William Tweed? William Boss Tweed. Okay, I'll just say who is Boss Tweed.
Right. Make a selection.
Historic name 600. This inventor of a temperature scale spent most of his life in Amsterdam making weather instruments. I'll say who is Celsius.
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
I bet it's Fahrenheit. I said Celsius! That's wrong!
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Daniel Fahrenheit, yeah.
That's right. Make a selection.
Encyclopedia Americana regards him as the most grotesque figure ever to serve as Roman emperor. We're looking for Caligula. Caligula.
Make a selection.
This lame Mogul conqueror died suddenly in 1405 while planning a campaign against China. A guess on this one. Where's Genghis Khan?
No, that's incorrect. Anyone else?
Frick. Temulane.
Make a selection.
Four-letter word for an agreement, preceded by com, it becomes a seven-letter word meaning the same thing. Oh! Too late. Bine?
Gosh, that's wrong. Anyone else?
What is pact?
That's right.
Agreement 600.
Make a selection.
This word for an agreement to marry comes from Old English for in relation to truth. Betrothal.
Right. Make a selection. Answer there. One of the three.
Whoa, daily double. Seiji Ozawa was the first Japanese with this occupation to become prominent in the West. A conductor?
Right. Select again.
General called the father of American television. David Sarnoff. David Sarnoff.
Select again.
The Empire State Building is designed in this style, popular at the time of its construction. Greek Revival?
Sorry. Anyone else?
Art Deco. Let's finish up.
Select again.
I guess 20th Century Operas for 600. He wrote the music for The Rise and Fall of the City of Mahogany. Brecht wrote the libretto. Virgil Thompson? No way.
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
Kurt Weill, or however you say it.
Select again.
This Swede's 1907 play, The Ghost Sonata, inspired a 1984 chamber opera by Aubrey Ryman. Henrik Ibsen?
Sorry, wrong. Anyone else?
He's Norwegian, last I heard. Olga Strindberg.
Select again.
The Burning Fiery Furnace is a biblical opera by this composer of Billy Budd. James Wodehouse.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Benjamin Britten. 2 clues left.
Select again.
It's a binding agreement or one of God's promises to man in the Bible. What is a vow? No? I don't know.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
Covenant. Now the last clue.
Select again.
From French for a formal agreement, it's from the Latin for agree. We're looking for Concordat.
All right, players, start thinking about your wagers for Final Jeopardy based on what you know about this category.
Books and authors.
And your Final Jeopardy answer is...
In case closed, Gerald Posner supports the magic bullet theory and the assassination of this president. I'm going to say, who is Abraham Lincoln?
Let's see if our contestants were successful. What did you put down as your response? No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
It's not Lincoln? Oh, wow.
You got it.
JFK. So I'm going to end up with $2,400, but it's still enough to be the winner.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
But I still win $2,400. That's okay.
Thank you for playing Jeopardy. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, Cole. Good game. Come on, everybody. Let's do it again real soon.